We're just going to do simple, I'm going to call it kind of a fall look for like the brown tones, keeping it kind of neutral. If you see that live up in the corner, it means that I'm still currently on, so please go ahead and share with any of your friends or girlfriends that you think might enjoy this. I'm going to go ahead and pin my website real quick and add a few of my friends as well, and we'll go ahead and get started here. So let's see, let me just pin this real quick. Used my, ooh, whoops, there we are, we're back on. Okay, so, and I used my Moonstruck brow in medium. So I did my brows, needed some moisturizer and moisturized my lips. Okay, let's go ahead and try to pin that website again and hope that Facebook doesn't boot me off. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and pin. Alright, we should be good to go. I'm going to go real quick, and down in that corner there's that share button. You can go ahead and share that with anybody that you also think might enjoy this video. I'm going to go ahead right now and add a few of my girlfriends and send this on as well, and we will take it from there. So weird to see myself in both places. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and share this right now. Maybe. I swear Facebook just doesn't like me. It keeps changing. Stop changing on me. How's everybody's Tuesday going? I've been a little crazy and kind of out of it, but bear with me here just a second and see if this will let me share it. If not, we're just going to move on because we don't have time for that right now. I don't want to make you guys wait. Let's see if this will work. Hopefully this is going to do it. Let's hope it's not just a photo. So it was, oh good, it worked. So it felt kind of fallish here for just a little bit, and today it is close to 90 degrees and it was very humid. It seems to have possibly cooled down just a little bit. You never know, but I myself would prefer the warm over being cold and snow any day of the week. Alright, last one here, and one of these days I'm going to get a hang of this and it won't take me so long to do. And this is not updated. Last one. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put my primer on. I got my brows out of the way. They're very light, simple, natural look today. Nothing above and beyond for that. And last but not least, let's just post this and we are good to go. So like I said, if you see that live button up in that corner, I am still currently on. Please say hi. Let me know what you're doing today, how your day is. And if you have any questions or anything, just feel free to shoot them on to me. I love to chit chat with you. This is what I love doing. It's not my day job. It's hopefully going to be my full-time job at some point. But this is what I look forward to coming home and doing. And I have been a little MIA lately. Just have had a lot of personal things and stuff like that going on. So it's just been a little crazy. Alright, that's done. Finally figured it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and prime. And we're going to keep it real simple. I got some new colors today. I think I'm going to try to use Nimble, which is a nice brown. It's not, I'll show it to you. It's not like dark. I think it's kind of a light, and that's why I think it'll look good. And I got a couple new liners. So we'll try the green and the gold out today. I also got the white one, which I believe is Pristine. Alright, just rub this on in. Get your primer all in your face. And I like to blend it right down on my neck a little bit because that's where I'm going to blend my product anyway. So, primer is a must. I don't care what you're putting on your face, makeup wise, but start with your primer. I mean, I do care what you're putting on your face, but okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shake up my BB cream, and I do have a little bit of concealer for these bags under my eyes, and I'm also going to put them on, I think I'm gonna do it on my eyelid as like my base color today. But I'm just gonna mix these two together. Oh, my hands are so soft now, I can't even, hold up a second. So soft I can't even get my bottle open. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't recommend your teeth, but sometimes you just need to. Okay, teeny little bit. You don't need a lot. For me, a real little bit goes a long way, so I'm just going to add that little bit. We can add more if we need it. Make sure you shake everything up. It is mineral based. Ooh, I'm glad I ordered another one of these. Almost gone. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and mix these together with my finger because I don't know where my little mixing thing is. All right. I'll just go ahead and pop this on. And take my concealer brush. And we are going to stipple. And, you know, get it in your hair. It's all good. I don't mind because I put it in my hairline anyway, my hair being more on the lighter side. Not a big deal. So just keep stippling this in. I can definitely feel the difference when I use the concealer in it. It does, it's not heavy, but if you ever used our BB cream, it's very, very light. It's moisturizing, and it feels kind of more on like the thin side. When you add this little bit of concealer, it does such a great job, and I can feel the difference just by applying it. It's definitely not a heavy feeling. It feels great on my skin, and it's super soft. And just keep stippling. I'm going to kind of buff it in a little bit because I am going to use my blending bud to really push it in. You really want to get, this is a very important step. If you want your makeup to really set all day long and not budge, you're going to want to do the next step in just a second. It takes a couple extra minutes or seconds, however long you are, but I promise it'll be worth it. Okay, so I'm going to get right underneath my eye, and I'm going to go around my eyebrows that I did because I didn't do anything else with them. Make sure you get all the product off, blend it down, get right by your, oops, by your ear. And blend it right in and get it right into my hairline. Okay, important step. I don't always do this, but when I really have time and I want my makeup to set, I try to make time. This can be used damp or wet. I prefer when I'm just pressing in, I'm just going to go ahead and use it dry. I don't even need it to be wet. I'm literally just taking the product that I have and I'm pressing it in. Any excess product that you don't need, that's what the little sponge is for. So I'm not applying any more. It's everything that I already had on. And we're just pressing it in. This is really going to help keep your makeup where you want it and give you that nice flat surface, I guess you could say, to start with. You want a nice canvas. Oh, I feel a little hair. Okay. It feels pretty good. Sorry, I got a bigger mirror right there. I'm like so blind without my contacts in. Okay, so that feels really good. Feels all pressed in. And I have, I'm going to take just a teeny bit more of that concealer. I'm just going to place it right on my finger. Just for a little extra coverage today. Going to bring this right on underneath. and anywhere we're going to highlight, which will be right here. And I'm going to use the remainder right on my lids. I'm just going to use my fingers, and we're just gently getting a nice canvas there. Alright, I'm going to take the smaller blending bud. And this one is also dry, and we are just pressing this in. The texture of these is so amazing compared to, honestly, anyone that I've used before, and you don't even need them to be damp. Sometimes I do, but for something like this, it's a creamy enough texture. I'm just going to keep pressing. Oops. I don't know what I got going on over here. Okay. And just press this right in. Down my nose. Any of those places that we kind of want highlighted and to be lighter. And that was in Velour. And this BB cream I used was in the shade Honey. Okay, that helps a little bit. I don't look quite as tired or like I didn't get any rest. Okie dokie, move that aside for a second. We're just going to do quick face, and we're going to focus on the eyes today. I saw the fuzzy on me. So I'm just going to go ahead before we even use anything else, and I'm going to take Serene. And I believe this is Malibu. Oh, I lied. Hermosa. Just taking an angled brush. I'm going to go right where we want to contour. I'm kind of pressing that in and then buffing it around. I want it to be into my skin where I want it placed, and then we're just going to kind of buff it. This is my usual typical, I don't really steer too far off of this. It's kind of my daily. So we're just bringing dimension, and I'm going to go ahead and take the product that's already on my brush and just kind of bring this around. And if you get a little too much product, it's okay, because we're going to fix it anyway. We're going to blend it out. We want everything to kind of melt together, but it gave us some nice color back to our face. Looks like we've been out in the sun a little bit, maybe. And I just blend it right down. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush. Oh, I lied. Sorry about that. I'm going to use the contour brush because I want this to be placed exactly where I want it. You do not need a lot of this product. Super, super pigmented. And I'm just going to go above and over a little bit of what I just did for my bronzer. And then I'll kind of just pat it onto my cheek area where I want it a little bit, on the apple of my cheek, but not a lot. I'm going to take the same brush I used before, just a little bit of the product. And kind of just melt those colors together. Don't worry, we're not going to leave our house with our harsh lines on our face. We're going to blend those out in a moment. But first, we're going to go to the eyes. Okay, so that little bit of concealer that I used was plenty to kind of cover up any darkness that I might have had, to kind of give me one tone on my eyelid. You can absolutely go in and add more, but I'm not going to need that. Okay, so I got a few new colors here. So this is starting in the center. That is Fantical, Fervent, and Nimble. So I think I'm going to use Nimble for sure, and I might add a little bit of the Fantical in. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to kind of just start with this one. I want to make it a very simple, easy, and kind of use that more. I don't know why I just popped it out, but I did. Okay, so brush-wise, I'm going to use... I will need a blending brush, but I'm going to use my deluxe brush. Also, don't boot me out. Thanks, there it is. Okay, this is going to be for where I want exact placement, so I'm going to start with that. Also, because I haven't used this color, it is a matte finish. And I'm just going to go ahead and press that where I want the color to be. So I'm going to go to about right here on my lid for now, just in case I want to bring that other color in. And I'm going to kind of keep it right in this area. And I'm just lightly pressing that color in. Well, that's really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more right here on the bottom. So this is going to let you precisely, if I could speak, put it where you want that color. This is where your tools come in handy. A lot of times I'll use my fingers for certain areas or placement, but when I want a precise precision area, this is my go-to. Okay, I'm going to blend just to see if we want more color, less color, how much we want. I'm going to put some more in the corner. Okay, so I want more to be right here. I'm trying to turn so you can see. And I'm kind of pressing right into that crease line to get a more of a dramatic effect on the end, so you have a little bit more of a dense area right here. Really get that product in there. We're going to blend it out in a minute. Oh no, this is not good. Hold on one second. My phone was charged, but it's going to die. This phone hates me. Bear with me just a second. We're not dying today, phone. Aha, problem solved. Okay, we are back. Okay, so we're just gonna take, ooh, it's getting warm in here. We're just gonna take that same color that we were using, which is right here, which is Nimble. And we're just going to go ahead and apply it right to the other eye, and then we're going to blend it out and we'll add some color if need be. So we're just going to go ahead and press that color right in. Remember, by this crease line we're really pressing in because we want that color to be pigmented a lot more on the end, and I'm not coming all the way to the inner corner, so we can place another color in there and really make it pop. Okay, they look just about even. Kind of brush it back and forth a little bit, get that little bit of the dome shape that you want right there, and add that color right into the crease. Just darkens it right up. Okay, take our blending brush, and we're just going to lightly blend that out so we don't have any harsh lines. How is everybody doing today? What is everybody else doing? It's really, really hot. So much for everybody saying fall was here. But we're going to go with fall colors anyway, because why not? It's makeup. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay, I'm just going to add a little more product. And then we're going to blend it out one more time. We're going to do windshield wiper back and forth in kind of a circular motion in that end area where we added extra product. And just keep going back and forth. Okay. We're going to go in and take the color right here. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it, which is, I believe it's called Fantical. It's a nice gold shimmery color. And I'm going to take that same brush from before with just a little bit, one little dab, super pigmented. And I'm going to go ahead and press that right in the corner and kind of bring it up into the center of my eyelid. And I'm going to take that color and bring it just a little bit on the bottom. So we're kind of doing like a V on the inside and just bringing that color in a little bit to mesh in with that brown color. Do the same thing on this side. By pressing it in, you're going to get that color exactly where you want it, and then you can blend it out after. Okay. I think that looks just about even. And before we blend out, I'm going to take, I don't know if it's in here. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just going to go ahead and take my pressed powder. If I can get it open. And we're just going to use that just on top, and we're going to blend that color in. And kind of just swoop into the corner and drag a little of that color out so it blends right on top. Then you don't have any harsh lines compared to this side. And adding this neutral color to the top is just going to make everything kind of melt together so it looks like that it's how it's supposed to be. And I'm not really even pressing hard. I'm honestly just touching it to it because I want to just blend any harsh lines out. And then if you look at it and you decide you want a little bit different, just grab your brush from before, and I'm going to take a little bit of that gold color and I'm going to pop it right in the center. So when I open my eye, that's the first thing that you're going to see. Just give a little bit of the extra dimension and sparkle in there. Okay. Get that color off in case we need the brush again. I have this hair on my face, I swear. It's probably because my cat was all over me again. He is my little love bug. I don't know, actually he's behind me, all curled up in a little ball. Maybe I'll show him in a minute. He is so cute. I think he's looking at me too. Okay, where did I put? Okay, so seeing how we're kind of going with fallish colors, I'm going to use this nice, it's kind of like a forest green. This is called Prosperous, and Prosperous is in a nice deep green. And then we also have the gold color that I purchased, and that is called Precious. So I'm going to use these colors on the bottom, so we have the gold a little bit on top, and I'm going to use that in the corner, and then we're going to go ahead with this other color on the outside. But I can't see anything, so hold up a second, bear with me. And then from there, we're just going to, once we put our powder on and put our mascara and everything, it's going to pull the whole look together. So I'm going to use these colors on the outside, so I'm going to go in with the black real quick, and I'm just going to do my waterline. And this is going to really make your eyes pop and look like they're really, really open and like you got the best night's sleep in the entire world. You can thank me for it later. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead real quick, and I hope you can still see me because I can't really. I'm so blind without having my contacts in. So I'm going to kind of make my own little thing right here, and I hope you can still see me. Can you hear me? I'll turn you this way a little bit. So we're just going to put this right in our waterline and then our tight line as well. And then we're going to go in with that pretty green and that gold color. Okay, so just get that dark color right in there. And I'm just lifting up my eye, which I'm sure you don't want to see into my eyeball right now anyway. And I'm just putting that color right in my tight line. Okay. And you can see right there how much that already pulls look together and makes your eyes more open. But wait until we get the whole thing together and then we will be set. Okay, so I'm going to take the green first. And I'm just going to go ahead and... Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm going to take that color Nimble, which is this nice... It's kind of like a satiny taupe brown color. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring that underneath as well, just so we get that whole look together. So I'm just going to bring that right underneath. Try not to poke myself in the eyeball like I do every single day. If you're not poking yourself in the eye, you're not doing it right. And I'm just swooping this right underneath it. Swoop, sweep, whatever you want to call it. Brush it on underneath there. Don't worry if you look crazy. We're going to blend out and everything's going to come together. Totally just poked myself in the eye again. Okay, and it's a really light color, so it's not going to stand out too bad. But you're going to get that definition. Alright, now we're going to put that green in. So I don't know if you can see, just like a, almost looks black on here, but it's like a deep forest green. There you go. Still probably looks the same, but it's green, I promise you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not even going to go on my waterline with this where I put that other color. I am just going to, oops, hitting buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. If I did something, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to take this, and I'm kind of just bring it right across. Okay, so I just put that in the corner, and then I'm going to come in with the other color in just a minute. I'm going to try not to poke myself in the eyeball. I poke myself in the eye every day. You would think I'm in like beginner 101 here because I don't even know how to not poke myself in the eye. Okay. Need my other finger here just for a second. I'm going to kind of slant it down and hope you can still see me. I just want to kind of pull this taunt to the side just a little bit, not too hard. Just so I can really get that color where I want it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. My messenger's on. That is my girlfriend Carrie. She is messaging me to see, she's gonna bring me a drink tomorrow from I think Starbucks in the morning. She's so good to me. Everybody is so sweet. Okay, and they know that I'm like a coffee fiend. So coffee, drinks. She brought me something, it was like a dragon fruit something. It was absolutely delicious. Okay, so on to the gold color. It is literally just a gold eyeliner. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And we're just going to go ahead and bring this where we brought the green over to about right here. I'm going to go ahead and start this way and kind of meet them in the middle, and then we'll decide if we want to put them anywhere else. I just knew what color I was going to use today. Besides that, it's just all free hand. Just do it. If it messes up, we fix it. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. That didn't really work. Hold on, where did I put? Ugh. Let's try this one. Maybe this will help and then you can still see me. And I just like totally redid my setup and like cleaned it. It's these, I need just like a big mirror right in front of me that's like right in front of my face because I'm blind as a bat. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull my eye just a teeny bit taunt to the side, and I'm going to put this right here. And I'm kind of just bringing it right on over that color, and we can blend it together in a minute, but that way they go right hand in hand. Okay, and just take my finger and blend that out just a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna just take my pinky, and even though they're mostly set in place, I'm kind of just gonna rub them and blend them with my finger. There we go. Just so it's not so dramatic, I guess. I don't mind dramatic. Everybody knows I like a little extra. But I like how it looks when it's kind of blended together. I hope you can see that. I'm going to take that color one more time, which is the gold, and just put a little extra right into that corner. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here on the top, just in the corner. There we go. So I just took it like this, and I just went right here in the corner. Oh, there is a kitty behind me. Hold on, why am I not seeing my comments? Hold up. There it is. Kristen, girlfriend! Oh my goodness, how are you? Yes, do you want to see Kitty? Kitty is being very good. I'll actually show you because I just poked myself in the eye anyway, so I'll bring you a little closer. Can you see Kitty sleeping? He knows I'm talking about. Oh, Kitty's awake because he knows every time I talk about him, he wakes up. You need to come and see him. He misses you. Okay, how was your vacation, girl? If you're still on, let me know how your vacation is. I was thinking about you earlier today. You are not missing anything at work. Same old, but things are good. All right, I'm just going to brush up my eyebrows a little bit. Okay, I'm really loving these colors. I think I'm going to take that green. Here it is, because I brought that, I'm going to take the green and just bring it on the outside corner into where I kind of did the gold. Just going right across my lash line. It came on a teeny bit thicker than I wanted, but that's okay, we'll fix it. Be a little more light-handed with these. They are, they're nice and soft, but once they're on, they are on. All right, let me go back to my gold. Uh-oh. I lost one. Alright, never mind. We're just going to take the blending, the crease brush. It's just this little round, domey thingamajig. Wonderful, LOL, I'm not there. This is true. Did you already leave for the wedding? Okay, so I'm just going to take this. Poke myself in the eyeball again. Oh my good God. Ouchie. Okay, so I'm just going to take this. What is it with every time I do something with my eyes? It's like your mouth is open, you look shocked. Oh, kid is making noise again because I disrupted him. Okay, so while my watery eyes do their thing for a minute, I'm going to go back with my blending brush. And I know these seem like a lot of steps, but if you're not stopping and talking and not blind like me and you can see what you're doing, you could actually do this fairly quickly. And you don't have to do all the steps. I'm just having a little extra fun. So I'm just going to take the blending brush and just a little bit of that color, and I'm going to just go right over gently on my lid. So all those other colors I put and everything that's still there, but it's going to kind of just blend it in. With the green and the gold. And try not to get my eye to water anymore. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just take a little bit and we're going to blend it over the color that we did and just kind of blend out that eyeshadow and bring it right underneath. Okay. I think we're good on the eyeballs before I poke my eye out again. So while my eye is dewatering, I'm going to take the colors that we have on that I like to wait and let them set because they are mineral based. Let them sit in, let them warm up to your skin tone so you see the actual color that you're going to have.